Folks, I have been a fan of the New York Jets since I was able to walk. I have bled green, and it has been tiring on my life. I've been recommended therapy because of the Jets. The Jets have driven me to drink. The Jets have made me go through countless nights with no sleep. And in January, I went off. I just lost it over their hiring of Adam Gase as the next Jets head coach. I did not like it then. I don't like it now. And I don't know if I'll ever like it. And what we saw this past Thursday, as I'm sitting there in the waiting room of a doctor's office, as my brother gets his MRI to see if his baseball career will continue. More on that in another segment. But, nevertheless, I'm already in a pissed off mood. Poor kid's got to go for an MRI. And I get hit with the alert from WFAN.com and radio.com that Mike Maccagnan has been fired as the Jets general manager, and Adam Gase is the interim general manager. Now, did the Jets learn anything from the Knicks? Anything? And that was do the firing before the draft, not after. It just becomes a circus at this point. It just becomes an absolute circus. And that's what we saw. And, you know, I sat here, and I'm not going to act like I'm some type of hypocrite. I sat here and I said, you know what? Maybe it's time for Maccagnan to go. I didn't like his draft also this time around. I thought he had a draft that left a lot to be desired. I liked the first pick, but I have not been a fan of Mike Maccagnan's drafts. I have not. And I've said, you know what? I don't think we did enough this offseason. Maccagnan's got to go soon. I didn't expect for him to go a month after he drafts players to the team. And he's handling free agency, and he hires the coach. I didn't expect it. I thought at least, okay, you know what? They're going to give him this season. And then if they underperform, he'll be out. It just makes no sense to me. So you have the guy hire the coach that now replaces him as the general manager. He gets free agents. He drafts players. And a month later, we're going to fire him. And I think what's the most disturbing part here and what pisses me off is that Adam Gase won a power struggle here. Now, I'm not saying that Mike Maccagnan is the greatest general manager that ever lived, but holy God, what is their fascination with Adam Gase? I don't understand it. This guy has done nothing. He got Peyton Manning's coffee. I don't want to hear that he's some type of quarterback whisperer. And oh my God, Peyton Manning, late in his career, owes everything to Adam Gase. Peyton Manning is Peyton Manning. Adam Gase didn't do anything for Peyton Manning. What are you kidding me? If you think that, you're nuts. Then you should be going to therapy because you need help. You need help. If you seriously think that Adam Gase had anything to do or has ever had anything to do with Peyton Manning's success, you've got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. And what did he do in Miami? Someone calls up a radio station the other day and goes, oh, well, you know, he got to the playoffs with Ryan Tannehill. Oh, my God. Here's the deal. Adam Gase is now the interim general manager, and who knows for how long that will be. But it's pretty clear that he's got some control here. He wins the power struggle. He boots Maccagnan out. And then on his first day as the interim general manager, he trades Darren Lee for nothing. Now, I'm not saying you could have got a king's ransom for Lee, but for the love of God, he gave him away. He freaking gave him away. And that's him going, Lee's a Maccagnan boy. I want him out. I want my guy. So let me get this straight. So the Jets didn't want to hire Mike McCarthy because he wanted too much power. Mike McCarthy has made the playoffs through 9 times and has won a Super Bowl and has a winning pedigree. And you can make all the case in the world that, yeah, you know what, he had Rodgers and he only got to 1 Super Bowl. I've heard that before. Okay, but you know what? Put that resume up against Adam Gase. And if we're going to, have a coach winning a power struggle, I'd rather have Mike McCarthy have control over Adam Gase, who's done nothing. He's been a head coach in this league for 3 years and has done absolutely nothing. And Christopher Johnson is scared of him. He's absolutely scared. This is a guy, in Adam Gase, by the way, who has yelled at the owner of the Miami Dolphins, "You don't know football. You don't know what the hell you're doing." I guarantee you he said that to Christopher Johnson so far. And Christopher Johnson, yes, okay. I don't know football. Oh, okay, Adam. Okay, you want me to fire Mike Maccagnan? I'll fire Mike Maccagnan, Adam. Okay. Unbelievable. And again, a lot of people, including me, talking to you Jet fans right now, I have been fair to the Jets so far. I killed them with the Adam Gase hire, yeah, but so far I've been fair. But there's no sugarcoating the decision to fire Mike Maccagnan today. The way that it went down on Thursday. There's no sugarcoating the way it went down. They have morphed back into the circus clown show that the Jets are known to be. What we all have painted them as forever. That's what the Jets turned into again on Thursday. A complete and utter joke of a franchise. That they're going to sit here and have this guy, Adam Gase, dictate to them how to win or dictate to them what to do. I'm sorry. Did Mike Maccagnan deserve to go? You can make a case. And even I was someone screaming and say, you know what? Maccagnan's got to go sooner or later. I'm not impressed with a lot of things that he's doing here. But the way that you do it and the fact that Adam Gase comes in and wins a power struggle is annoying. I don't like him. I don't like him because he's accomplished nothing in the world of professional football. As a coach, he's done nothing. So for him to come here and hijack a team in New York nonetheless, oh, this is going to work out. Oh, this is really going to work out. This is going to be absolutely, it'll work in New York. Okay. So let's see the Jets plan. Let's recap the Jets plan right now, folks. As I said before, to start this segment, they let Mike Maccagnan run free agency, where they spent $191.2 million on Le'Veon Bell, C.J. Mosley, Jamison Crowder, and Henry Anderson. Okay, following me? That's 1. 2, they let Maccagnan run a draft in which they had the 3rd overall pick in the draft. 3, they fired Mike Maccagnan 3 weeks after the draft. So, first of all, 4, because you had him hire a head coach in January. Then he's going through spending $191.2 million of the franchise's money in free agency. Then we have him draft for the team in which the team has the overall third pick in the draft, and then we're going to fire him 3 weeks after the draft. I just don't know what they're thinking. Oh no, I know what they're thinking. Christopher Johnson is afraid of Adam Gase, and Adam Gase now is the general manager, the head coach, and the owner of the New York Jets. He runs the show. And all this stuff that I see, folks, and reading these reports about Adam Gase apparently saying that he wouldn't have paid Le'Veon Bell that money, and he wouldn't have paid money to this free agent, that free agent. If Adam Gase did not agree with the spending priorities in free agency, as ESPN reports, how on earth did that not get brought up in the interview? How did that not get hashed out in the whole interview process? If the general manager and the head coach, and this is just my thinking here, and maybe I'm off base here, but if the general manager and the head coach are not aligned on priorities in a critical offseason, then ownership has to know that before a head coach decision is made here. They have to know that if there's a rift already between your general manager and your head coach and they don't agree and they don't see eye to eye on things, on what is a critical offseason for your franchise, then maybe you should have second-guessed your head coaching decision.